Hello again. This is Chuck Lance with SailWorld.com, and we're here with Charlie Buckingham, a member of one of the two America's Cup Youth AC-45 teams here in San Francisco. Charlie, welcome to San Francisco.
Yeah, thanks for having me here.
Now, your early experience racing has been mostly in lasers. Can you compare the huge leap it must have been to go from a laser to the AC-45s?
Yeah, I mean, laser is just a pretty, low performance monohull, and the 45 is a high performance multi-hull. So it's completely different type of sailing, requires different skills. So it's yeah, I've been sailing catamarans all summer, and the learning curve's been really high, and I feel like I'm learning a lot and expanding my knowledge base in sailing. So it's been a good challenge.
Now, you've been sailing with somebody quite famous in multi-hulls, Charlie Ogletree.
Yeah.
Now, he's world famous for his skills with multi-hulls. How has that helped you?
Yeah, Charlie Ogletree is Team USA 45 Racing's coach, and he is a four-time Olympian in the Tornado, an Olympic silver medalist in Athens, sailed on the Extreme 40 circuit on the AC 45 for Team China in the America's Cup World Series. So he's pretty much sailed at every level, at every high level of multi-hull competition that you could do. So he's just got a lot of knowledge to tap into, and for me as a skipper, I pretty much have a question every day about how to sail a multi-hull properly, or what I can do to be better as a skipper. So having him on our team has been really valuable.
Now, sailing in the soft sail multi-hull is compared to the AC-45 wing sail multi-hull. What are the big differences you've had to overcome?
I'd actually say the wing sail is a little bit easier to sail with. There's less variables on the wing. It's basically you control the depth with the camber, and then you control the leech tension with the twist, and then obviously the trim of the wing by the wing sheet. So really there's only three variables that you're dealing with, and I haven't found it very difficult to switch from soft sail sailing to wing sailing.
Now, you were two-time College Sailor of the Year, and college sailing is probably the most competitive sailing anywhere. Now you've got two boats, two American boats, both AC-45s. You work together, but isn't there a little bit of rivalry there that comes through? Are you fighting each other as hard as you're fighting the others?
No, I think there's a lot of respect between the teams, actually. The skipper of the team, actually, Michael Menninger, we've known each other since we were infants. We grew up in Newport Beach together in the same neighborhood, went through basically Naples Sabbath's high school and collegiate sailing together. We were on a high school team. We sailed against each other in college. So I wouldn't say there's a rivalry. There's a lot of mutual respect, and both teams are working really hard to do as well as they can and be competitive at this event. So I would say we're competitive against each other in the sense that we both want to win. But on land, all of us are cool to each other, and it's for our teams, I think it's really cool to have two U.S. flags on the water more than anything.
So if push came to shove and one boat was a little bit behind, another a little ahead, you would help them out. Would the goal be getting an American boat across the line first, period?
I guess it depends on the situation, but obviously our team's going to do everything we can to win, and we look at every boat as a number. So I wouldn't say we'd go out of our way to let them pass us or anything.
Teamwork only goes so far then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Charlie, a couple of things. First of all, you've got a lot of sponsors and supporters. Are there any specific sponsors you'd like to mention who've helped you out this far?
Yeah, the town of Tiburon has stepped up and pretty much has been our main sponsor all summer. Basically, their town council came together and found places for our whole team to live. Have gotten us discounts at all the restaurants in Tiburon, have given us store space for our team gear, have provided our team management with an office. So they've been huge in our effort, and allowing us to have a comfortable place in the Bay Area to really base ourselves out of. So yeah, I definitely want to thank the town of Tiburon. Magic Marine in Atlantis are our main sailing and off the water gear suppliers, and also Kanan Sunglasses is our main sunglasses supplier, and Steve and Kanan have supported me for my Olympic campaign. They're actually the first sponsor of my Olympic campaign, so I'm hugely appreciative of what he's done for my career, and he's stepped up and supported the whole team, so we're really appreciative of what he's done. And yeah, I think those are pretty much the main ones that I'd like to mention.
Yeah, Tiburon's not a bad city to be sponsored by. I guess I understand Tiburon means shark, doesn't it? I think.
Yeah.
Sponsors, that helps.
Yeah.
Charlie, I'd like to ask you, how are things going right now in practice and leading up to the start of racing in a couple of days? How's it been going for you?
Yeah, our team has had some really good training the last 3 weeks. I feel that we've gotten to the point where we can sail the boat well, and we've had some great moments in the practice racing, and I think at this point it's pretty much going to come down to sailing a good regatta. We can sail the boat well into its potential. We can go fast. I feel that if we sail a good regatta, there's no reason we can't be right up there with the top guys. So we're looking forward to racing.
Very good. Again, our thanks to Charlie Buckingham, skipper of one of the 2 boats in the U.S. America's Cup Youth AC-45 sailing team, which start racing here next week in San Francisco.